Okay, so Cam Newton cannot be picking these people for Funky Friday. He just can't. I can't. Listen, if you have not caught the clips or at least caught the episode with Brother Nuri Muhammad on there, um I tried so hard, y'all. Like I watched as much as I could, but Cam's face was sending me because literally, like this man was dropping gems. Like he was absolutely dropping gems. He was talking to the ladies, but he was also talking to the men. But he was saying to the women, he was just like, if he's not willing to get down on one knee, then don't you open two knees for him. And I was like, bar, clock it, because baby, what? But Cam's face. That man's not gonna be invited back anymore. He's not. Y'all watch it and see it for yourself.
He's not willing to get down on one knee for you, don't you open up two knees for him. So you should show commitment before you get access to this mother of civilization and this queen. And that if women would say no, I guarantee you there'll be a whole lot more holy matrimony and covenant connections and sacred unions going on. Sisters, I promise you, if you really knew your value, you would stop giving men discounts. If you really knew your value, you come off that.
And he was like, sisters, if you knew your worth, you would get behind the glass instead of being on the clearance rack. And I was like, I mean, like, when I tell you, sir was dropping gems, but Cam's face was just like, he was not having, that man's not going to be invited back. Like, who was doing the guests? Because it clearly could not be him. Because I'm like, you had to have done research on this man and known what he was going to, kind of what his messages are and what he was going to say. Because, again, and if you get in my comments with your ashy knees and your ashy ass ankles with your ashy commentary, I promise you I will end you, okay? Because baby, I am a demon. Anyways, this shit it was really interesting because he was, like I said, the message was being heard but not listened to. Because like I tell my kids all the time, did you hear me or were you listening? Because if you heard me, then you heard what I said. It went in one ear out the other. But if you were listening, you could actively respond with commentary, comprehension, follow-up. But y'all, I just happened to catch this one and y'all good for being in my messages and like, hey, look at this. Because, yes, I did see the Dear Future Wifey podcast with the man that was like, his type was, the light-skinned models and whatnot. And, but God was trying to push him towards, the wife he has now. It's like, y'all stay off that. Please stay off that. Because them women, I was only taking him for his money. And that's just what it was. But anyways, y'all, please go watch that episode of Funky Friday with Brother Nuri Muhammad and Cam Newton. Because I promise you, you're gonna get some gems, but you're also, it's entertaining. It really is, because you could tell he felt away. Because again, sir, you have how many kids with how many different women, and you're talking about you wanted more kids on like a previous situation, but then you was on the special forces and talking about how things is a little bit different because you're not playing football anymore, and you're a little bit more vulnerable. So I don't know.